traditional national anthem from Elise down on the field as we get ready to get underway for game number 6 here at FirstEnergy Stadium. Cannot wait for things to get started here. The Fightin's up 4-1, and we have a standoff. We have a standoff on the field after the national anthem. It's Daniel Brito, and it looks like it was Osvaldo Duarte out there facing off after the national anthem, but Brito tipping his cap to Duarte, saying, "This one is all yours," as he heads back into the dugout. He'll get the day off today for the Fightin Phils. And Jack Perkins taking the mound now for some warm-up throws. Reading has won 4 games in this series over Harrisburg's 1. That was the day game on Wednesday, and today will be game number 6 now. The Fightins have already won the series. We'll see if they can get another win today. 5:15 start, so we're just a couple minutes away, just waiting for some more throws out of Perkins and his battery mate, Jack Conley, today behind the mound, or behind the plate, excuse me. Behind the mound, we'll go through the defensive positions out there. Steven, Landon, and Bonifacio left to right in the outfield. McCarthy, Tatum, of course, over at third. Gamboa plays shortstop today, and Madison Stokes takes over at second base. While Daniel Brito gets the day off, it is Luke Miller who's playing first. Stokes has played second just 2 other times so far this season. He's played a total of 5 different positions and has only made 1 error in all of those. Very impressive. Jack Perkins out on the mound tonight. He has recorded 2 wins and no losses here in Reading after being moved up. And the team is 4-1 in his starts so far. He's thrown 26 innings of work, recorded 22 strikeouts, so just about a strikeout an inning for Perkins. And he's going to face off against Kyle Marincons. And Marincons, I don't believe, we haven't seen him extensively at all throughout this series. And if we did, I think we might have just seen him pinch hit one. The first pitch coming in, a ball from Perkins to Marincons. 5:15 here in Reading, Pennsylvania. And now Perkins getting a strike out of Marincons. Playing at second base today. A little bit of a switch up for the Senators, who've gone with the same top 4 since Tuesday. But they'll make a change here today. Perkins pretty solid once he gets out of the first inning. He's got a 3.6 ERA, and his total ERA 3.4. So usually more successful after the first. The ball coming into Marincons, 2-1. A sunny 81 degrees here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Beautiful out at FirstEnergy Stadium today. Some clouds, so it's not too hot, and a slight breeze, 8 miles an hour going right to left. And punched out is Marincons. He thought he got the walk on the payoff pitch from Perkins, a big fat K going up on the board. And Perkins recording the first out here in the top of the first. Here's Jake Alou. Couple of Nationals fans here at the ballpark once again. Guess not too far from there yesterday. A doubleheader. The Fightins took both of those games. The first one definitively 4-2. The second one they walked it off thanks to Logan Landon in the bottom of the 9th. Now that was only supposed to be a 7-inning game, so it did in fact go into extras. And that was the Fightins' second walk-off of the week after Archimedes Gamboa did the same thing in the bottom of the 9th on Friday. Alou takes a ball and a strike. And Perkins deals. This one sent high in the sky, going back Steven in left. Camps under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Nice big crowd here on a Sunday in Reading, Pennsylvania. Thanks to Customers Bank Ready Set Read program and their partnership with the United Way of Berks County. Help pack in the ballpark here at FirstEnergy Stadium. So now Aldrin Corridor, who's seen a lot of success. The Fightins will not shift to Corridor here today. Had a tough day yesterday, 0 for 4. Perkins kicks and fires both pitches a little bit low. It's 2-0. This one up the middle, and a diving Perkins, not able to get up with it. Gamboa goes for it as well, but it scorches up the middle. A base hit for Corridor now with 2 outs. Here's KJ Harrison. Harrison settling into that righty batter's box. The righty Perkins kicks and fires home, a called strike. For the most part, we expect to see Perkins throwing about 6 innings today if all goes right. He's thrown, since being called up from high A, thrown between 4 and 6 the entire time. And last 2 outings of work, he's been very successful. Last outing, 6 hits and 1 earned run against what was the best team in the AA, the Erie Seawolves. Harrison takes a strike. Perkins has got him 0-2. A great frame by Jack Connolly gets strike number 3, and that is out number 3 for Jack Perkins as the Senators strand a runner on. No score going into the bottom half.
The Reading Fightin Phil's birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admissions tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
Customers Bank is a proud continued partner of the United Way of Berks County and the Ready, Set, Read initiative. Ready, Set, Read programs focus on improving literacy skills for children from birth through 3rd grade. The Fundamentals of Reading are a community-wide initiative that bring together schools, businesses, organizations, and individuals throughout our area to improve early grade reading success. Customers Bank and the United Way of Berks County are committed to reading success and urge you and your business to support this worthwhile initiative. For more information on Ready, Set, Read and how you can become involved, please visit readysetreadberks.org. And thank you, Customers Bank, for your continued support.
Scoreless as we head into the bottom of the 1st inning here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Josh Stephen is going to lead us off here against Luis Reyes. Now the Fightins have seen Reyes before, back when they played Harrisburg at their home park. Now they'll take him on here in this Sunday matchup. Jack Perkins worked a quick top half, and we'll see what the Fightins can do here against Reyes. Steven takes a pitch outside. Ball 1. Steven's been the leadoff bat just 2 other times so far this season, and with Bryson Stott at the Futures game and Daniel Brito having the day off, he's shifted up a couple spots, deservedly so. He's been hitting really well. Yesterday had a impressive double that tied up the ball game in the bottom of the 8th and forced extras. And he takes another one in the dirt, 2-1. And that was a pinch hit too, so that was pretty incredible. Reyes throwing to Alex Dunlap, who's behind the plate. Corridor out in left, Banks in center, and Canning over in right. Alou and Laura remaining on the left side of the infield. Steven, a base hit up the first base line. He's going to hustle for 2 at least, as all the way to the corner Canning has to go. And it's a stand-up double for Josh Steven to lead things off here for the Fightin' Phils.
is shortstop number 7, Archimedes Gamboa.
Here's Archimedes Gamboa now with the runner in scoring position. Gamboa, of course, that walk-off on Friday. We've been seeing a really successful at-bats out of him late, filling in for Stott at short this weekend, but we've mainly seen him in center field lately. Reyes, the righty pitcher, 5-5 record for the Senators, and he sends a pitch just outside. It's a ball. 57 1/3 innings for Reyes. This is his 11th start and 12th overall appearance for Harrisburg, and he's been with the Nationals since he was 17, and he's now 26, so almost 10 years has he been with the organization. Gamboa is in the batter's box for so long. Finally, Reyes and Dunlap not on the same page. Dunlap's going to trot out there real quick just to get them on the same page. Long visit at the mound now. They're only at the second batter of the game. The Fightins today rocking their Reading Hot Dogs alternate identity, and they play out the Hot Dogs every Sunday. They wear the home white pants and the Hot Dogs jersey top. It's red down the front and back with opaque Hot Dogs, and then mustard colored sleeves with the Hot Dogs logo on it, very bright. And they've got the Hot Dogs game cap on. They are blue and white with a red brim and the Hot Dogs logo on the front. Outside here to Gamboa, and it's 2-2. Steven out on second after a leadoff double. Scoreless here in the first. And the wind picking up a little bit in the outfield. I can see that flag a little bit more stiff right now from right to left, so of course will help the righty batters, but Gamboa, a switch hitter, batting on the left side to face off the righty Reyes. 3 balls and no strikes. Gamboa has always been known for his high amount of walks, and we'll see if he gets one here against Reyes. The offering, and it's a called strike at the letters, so we'll have to go again. The Senators in their road grays today with the red Senators cap and the Harrisburg H on the front. 3-1 now, and Gamboa ropes it up the first baseline, but unlike Steven, it just pokes foul. And so suddenly Reyes has got himself back in this at-bat. Now it is a full count to Gamboa, and he's got an opportunity to make something here with Steven out on second. The Fightins looking to strike early and give Jack Perkins a lead to work with. Reyes having trouble with the signs there with Dunlap behind the plate. He's been the go-to catcher. Here's the offering to Gamboa, and it's a called strike 3, and he knows it as he turns around and heads back into the dugout. And man, did that at-bat shift in the Senators' favor the longer it went. So there's one away now, and Steven still on second for Jorge Bonifacio, who's been on fire as of late. 12 home runs on the season, a team-high 38 RBIs. Those Fan Zone team leaders tonight presented by North Point Bank's Joanna Arias. And the offering by Reyes. Bonifacio ices it up the third baseline, foul. The Phillies, a day game today. They already took home the 5-4 victory against the Boston Red Sox. Ronald Torres having a day. Had a huge bomb that put the Phillies in the lead for good. The offering coming home to Bonifacio. He chases on an off-speed pitch, and he's down 0-2. Josh Steven out on second. He doesn't often steal bases, I should say, but he's being held on 2 by the second baseman, Marin Cons. Looking back, Reyes. We'll see if he comes home. The 0-2, Bonifacio sends a bullet out to center field. Banks going back, and he's able to make the catch just shy of the warning track for out number 2.
RBI guy, the second baseman, number 15, Madison Stokes.
And here's Madison Stokes now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. The Fightins looking to make something happen here when they started things off with a leadoff double thanks to Steven. And Stokes, of course, has become one of the most consistent bats in the Fightins lineup. Had 2 home runs in the series this week. Made some incredible plays all over the field. They've got him out left, at first, at third. And a first offering is a ball in the dirt. Good block there by Dunlap to keep it in front of him. Lots of kids in the pool out and right. We've seen Stokes put a ball there before. He's actually hit all of his home runs at FirstEnergy Stadium, which he actually wasn't aware of. Something a couple of us have been talking about in the press box. And he just says he loves hitting here, obviously a hitter's park, but he really just loves hitting in front of this FirstEnergy Stadium crowd. I mean, these fans have got the players' backs like no other, and it's just so nice to see. And he says, you know, it can make the world of a difference, just having, you know, all that support. And he takes a pitch now downstairs in the dirt, 2-1. Family was actually at the game earlier in the week. Unfortunately, didn't get to see yesterday's doubleheader, but I think they were able to listen online, and love that they're still able to tune in when they're not at the ballpark. Lots of other families here supporting the Fightins players this week. I know James MacArthur's newborn son out in the crowd. I've heard through the grapevine that he actually might appear in today's game. So we'll see if he's the first out of the pen later. Has been sidelined for a little bit, just working through some things. A sharp liner off the bat of Stokes, and it's deflected by the pitcher Reyes, I think with his throwing hand, but fielding it is Laura, and he throws it over to first. The Fightins are down here after 1. There is no score.
Gear up for the Fightin' Phils season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Phils team store at FirstEnergy Stadium, or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phils hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selection of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading hot dog gear, plus throwback black R-Trains R-Phils attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The Reading Fightin' Phils, in conjunction with Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays, are proud to partner with the eXp Realty Group throughout the 2021 season. Visit their convenient website at brgpa.com. The custom search bar makes house hunting online easier than ever, and their talented team of agents is here to answer all your questions. Call them today at 610-926-8610. eXp Realty Group is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils at all 7 Savage 61 Fiesta Friday games during the 2021 season. eXp Realty Group, where every move matters.
Savage Auto Groups is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. Our large inventory and wide selection of models, along with competitive pricing, allow us to make great deals on many vehicle makes and models. Visit Savage 61, Kia, and L&B in Berks County for all your automotive needs.
The Gecko of Wyomissing Funland. Now batting for the Senators, the right fielder number 14, Gage Canning.
top of the second we go. Both teams had a hit, but we're still scoreless here at FirstEnergy Stadium. And Gage Canning steps up to the plate. Now, Canning has been the leadoff batter for most of this series for the Harrisburg Senator, but he shifts down to the number 5 spot with the addition of Marin Cons today. Reading Hot Dogs, as they're in their alternate identity uniforms today, playing back deep here to Canning. 2 balls, 1 strike from Jack Perkins. A slow roller to second. Stokes has got it on to first, and that's out number
The
1.
center fielder, number 3, Nick Banks.
Here's Nick Banks. We've seen some power out of Banks this series. Yesterday, he had a home run that started off the run scoring for the Senators, and he also had a base hit on the night. A couple other pinch hits throughout the series. But Banks will take a first pitch ball here from Perkins, and then another one down in the dirt. Lots of fans here today at FirstEnergy Stadium. It is so nice to see the ballpark packed here on a beautiful Sunday in Reading. A called strike now to Banks, and it's 3-1. Lots of the group areas here in the ballpark are packed as well, and Banks thought it was a ball, but he didn't want to go before the home plate umpire today, Michael Snover, made the call, so he slowly threw his bat over to the team's side, and it is, in fact, a walk. So Banks is going to take first now with 1 out for Alex Dunlap. It's also a Bark in the Park night thanks to Humane Pennsylvania, so fans are allowed to bring their furry friends out today. They can actually get a seat for their dogs, and a lot of them looking onwardly. This is going to be a base hit up to Bonifacio in right. Moving along to second is Banks. And suddenly the Senators threatening now with 2 on and just an out.
The shortstop, number 2, Gilbert Laura.
The dogs are very entertained by baseball, obviously. Lots of great smells and, of course, a ball running around the field. Our FirstEnergy Stadium baseball dog, Penny, that's our groundskeeper, Dirks, always loves running around on the field. I can't imagine what these other pets are probably thinking with all that grass out there, but well behaved. Couple of barks here and there. But that's them cheering on the Fightins. Laura fouls one back. It's going to end up in the plaza area. A fan makes the grab. And that's strike number 1. Banks on second, Dunlap on first, and there's 1 out here. In the top of the second. This one a ground ball, a diving Tatum gets it 5, 4, 3, and they make the double play to end the top of the second inning. The Fightins have looked fantastic defensively and were scoreless after 1.5. The Fightins set to bat in the bottom of the second.
What does it mean to bank locally with Tompkins? It means keeping your money in your community with a team of neighbors to guide you through big decisions and milestones, plus all the convenience of our mobile app where you can manage your account, deposit checks remotely, send money to family and friends, even turn your card off if it gets misplaced, then back on when you find it. Ready to bank locally with the team at Tompkins? Visit Tompkins Vist Bank online or at a branch to get started. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Copa de la Diversión is an initiative of MILB which creates alternate identities for teams across the country wishing to better reach out to their Latino communities. The new identity represents more than a luchador. Luchar means to fight for, and luchador translates to fighter. But it also signifies a specific type of fighter, a masked wrestler. The Mass logo pays tribute to some of the most notable elements of the city of Reading. Embodied in the luchadors' masks is Reading's pagoda, surrounded by 23 sun rays representing the Latin American countries and Puerto Rico. Down the bridge of the nose is Reading's fire tower. Home plate serves as a luchador's mouth, with FirstEnergy Stadium's facade creating the upper lip. Below the chin are train tracks, symbolic of the historic Reading Railroad. And along the side are baseball seams, a nod to Baseball Town's rich history. Fans can look forward to the R-Phil's players suiting up in Los Luchadores de Reading caps and jerseys on specific games throughout the season.
Crazy hot dog vendor once again tried to nail the press box here with a hot dog, but was unable to, and a looping line ball by Logan Landon right into the corner on the first offering he sees. It's going to be a stand-up double once again to lead things off here for the Fightin' Phils. And that was perfectly placed just to the right of the foul line. And Landon will start himself here in scoring position the same way Josh Stephen did, but we'll see if it can end a little bit differently. The Fightins did not score in the first, so we're scoreless here going into the bottom of the second after a fantastic double play by Tatum, Stokes, and Miller. Got them out of the top half, and now it's Miller himself here with Landon out on second. Reyes delivers, Miller chases, it's 0-1. Reyes spent 2019 in Potomac. That was their high A at the time. He worked out of the bullpen a little bit with a couple of spot starts later in the season. And now he's become more of a full-time starter, as 11 out of his 12 appearances have been right out of the gate. Miller chasing a pitch low and away, and it's 0-2. Reyes steals. Miller sends one high in the sky. It's going to be in foul territory. It's just whether it's in the field of play. And Dunlap backs up to the backstop and makes the grab. That's out number one. Logan Landon remains on second. And here's McCarthy Tatum. Tatum has looked really good over at third base these past few weeks. And unlike Stokes, he hits most of his long balls on the road, but the wind really pushing in his direction right now. We'll see if he can change that. Fightin's looking to get on top first, give some run support to their starter. Steps into the righty batter's box here with one out and a runner in scoring position. Marincon's kind of holding Landon on, but instead Reyes comes home and it's outside, 1-1. Cloudy here today. I don't want to go as far as calling it overcast, but it's still nice weather, about 80 degrees. It's actually a really nice temperature here at the ballpark. This morning it was pouring buckets and buckets, and then we finally were able to pull the tarp off at noon, and it's been perfect ever since. Reyes comes home. Tatum sends it up. It's going to land on the roof, and that's strike number 2. Infield back deep here to McCarthy Tatum. Marincon's behind second, so he's got a lot of space if he can poke it the other way. Here's the offering, and he fouls it back right behind home plate. The count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Manager Sean Williams over in that third base coach's box, ready to wave Landon around home if he's able to. Fightins don't want to pass up on an opportunity with runners in scoring position again. Reyes looks down. The righty kicks and fires home. A iced ball up the third baseline, but it's foul, says Ben Rosen, who's calling it over at third. And Kyle Nickel, the umpire at first base. This afternoon, they are wearing their Sunday blues here at the ballpark. This crew, their first time at FirstEnergy Stadium this summer. And the three of them rotated all 3 spots, so each person was behind the place twice. And 1 ball, 2 strikes now as Reyes delivers a pitch right on the knees to Tatum. And he's caught looking for out number 2. That'll bring up Jack Conley. We saw Conley in game number 2 of the doubleheader yesterday, and he went over 3, but then in the extra innings, he was that placed runner on second and ended up scoring on Josh Stevens' hit that tied it up in the 8th. Quickly, the second baseman, Marincon's coming out to grab the rosin bag on the mound, and Conley stepping in the righty batter's box here. Jack Perkins on deck, and usually when your pitcher's about to come up, the pitcher can take a sigh of relief. Conley pops it up high in the sky. It's kind of in no man's land. Canning and Marincon's going for it, but Marincon's makes the catch in shallow right field. And the Fightins go down the same way they do in the first, a double to start it off, and then 1, 2, 3 scoreless as we head into the third.
Spend some family by taking them out to a ball game every Sunday home game at FirstEnergy Stadium. Sundays are Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days, presented by Classic Harley-Davidson. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for only $50 when purchased in advance. Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long here at FirstEnergy Stadium. The Fightins feature special post-game concerts throughout the entire season with more live music than anywhere else in Berks County. Each post-game concert features $1 off St. Boniface Brewing and live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's post-game concerts thanks to St. Boniface Brewing. From the cleanup position, there's no one better in the field than J.P. Mascaro & Son. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. Make our team your team, whether in a pinch or for the long haul. Like the Reading Fightin' Phils, we're the best in our field. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO.
Well, here we go into the top of the third inning, and I have a very special guest with me on the air right now. It is Larry, the Senior Vice President of Global Funding at Customers Bank. And Larry, you brought the crowd with you today.
We certainly did, and we are very excited and very thankful that everyone showed up tonight. It's been there's a lot of different things going on, and it's very exciting.
Well, Reyes is going to start off at the plate against Perkins here, a pitcher-on-pitcher matchup. He goes for the bunt attempt, but foul, so it's a strike. And actually, don't be modest here, a large part of this crowd is because of the program that's going on with Customers Bank, the Ready, Set, Read program. Can you tell me a little bit about the success of that program? We
sure can. So this is the 6th year that Customers Bank has been supporting and sponsoring the Ready, Set, Read program through the United Way. It's a coalition of a number of different business organizations, and right now we have about 14 school districts and 35 schools we are in, and about 400 students that we tutor to throughout the course of the year. And the intent is that we bring students who are in third grade up to the grade level of reading as proficiency, because that has a huge impact on the future outlook and success of children in school.
Well, that's pretty incredible that you guys have taken such a focus, not only with the local community students of the area, but some of the younger kids where you really have to start at that level. That way you can build up.
We absolutely can. So one of the reasons that we focus on the third graders is there's a statistic out there that says that if you are reading below proficient level at third grade, you are 20% more likely to not finish on time or to drop out entirely.
Wow. Okay, so there's a specific reasoning that you guys have chose that age level.
Yes,
okay.
And the reason for that age level in particular is because that is the level that changes over the function or the focus of reading from reading for fun and learning to read as opposed to reading to learn, which you start in fourth grade.
Wow, okay, that makes a lot of sense actually.
It does.
So Reyes,
Yeah, go ahead.
Reyes grounds out to third base, and we're back to the top of the order with Marincons. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but he grounds out to third again.
Oh!
And Tatum across the diamond, a quick 2 away.
Boy, how about that double play to end last inning?
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
That was sweet.
They got the job done there. So how did you guys specifically get involved? How did Customers Bank start off this program?
Well, we are very community focused. We are entrenched in Berks County, and we have an active partnership with United Way. We do a number of different programs with them because, again, the more we can build up our community through social services, the better off it is for us as employers as well as different businesses throughout the state.
Well, a fly ball to left field ends the inning, but we're going to keep chatting here on the air. So I like that you guys are really community focused. You've been in Berks County for a really long time, so you probably have a good grasp of the way this community runs. And you mentioned working and partnering with United Way. What has that been like for you guys?
It's been a win-win all around. Actually, this year we had our president and COO, Dick East, retired as of June 30th. Turns out that Dick is now going to be this year's campaign sponsor. Him and his wife, Angie, are going to be the campaign sponsors for the campaign this year for United Way. So that's very exciting.
So it really comes full circle.
It does come full circle,
That's
yes.
funny. And
Absolutely.
you guys actually did a pregame read here at the ballpark, did you not?
I did. I read Flat Stanley at Bat.
That's perfect.
It was an awesome book.
That's absolutely ideal.
Now I'm also doing the reading tree after the vegetable race, so I'm very excited. This is my second time this year that I'm doing the reading tree.
What's a reading tree?
So the reading tree is we read a book at the Kids Club event, generally 4th or 5th inning. And by the way, I'd like to invite all the kids out to come listen to an incredibly exciting book called 10 Little Ladybugs.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it is a stunning read.
I'll have to come down.
Very exciting, yes.
That's
absolutely.
Awesome. So today, through the Ready, Set, Read program, you guys, how did you provide this program on all these fans? How did you impart that?
Well, that was in conjunction with United Way and with the Fightin. Anthony and Tammy White have coordinated getting out the tickets to the community, and like I said, we have about 400 tutors with 400 students. There's a number of businesses. It's not just Customers Bank. Go ahead.
Jack Perkins is going to start us off here in the bottom of the third, and he takes a strike downstairs. Now, Perkins, not your average pitcher that hits. He's already had a triple and a home run on the season, so you talk about pitchers who rake. Jack Perkins get it done, and this is a great ballpark to hit in, so hopefully we'll see something exciting out of Perkins here. So you guys, the ways that you go about trying to up the reading level of the students is you kind of support with pre-literacy development, is that correct? And you support language, and then you talk about these tutors, you connect them with the students as well?
Yeah, that's the great thing about the program is that it is run very well by the United Way and their program directors and participants. So I'm not a teacher, obviously, but I do play one on TV, as they say. And I've been tutoring for 3 years now, and they give you the full curriculum. You just follow along with their plan, and the change in the students that I've seen from when I start in October to when I finish in May in so many different ways is just a beautiful thing to see. And you see it across all the students from the various school districts that we do participate in, that they are, really thankful for the personal time that you give them, the attention that you give them, and they are very, very proud of the accomplishments that they've done and the advances that they've realized throughout the course of the year.
The payoff pitch to Jack Perkins, and he thinks he has a walk, trots down to first, but he's rung up by Snover. We've actually seen that a couple of times on either side these games. He's being really strict about his low strike zone. So 1 out as we go back to the top of the order with Steven. So, excuse me, you were saying about how people volunteer to be a tutor.
Yes.
How can people go about doing that?
So you can actually visit the United Way website. There's a readysetreadberks.org is the website, and you can get the tutor information there. There are specific contacts you can reach out to at the United Way and get involved. I would highly encourage it. Again, it's fulfilling, it's fun, and it's a good way to spend an hour away from work.
That's an awesome way to look at it. Volunteering
And again,
always
it's not
doesn't
just
have to be
it's not
a chore.
just customers. I mean, there are a number of different businesses throughout Berks County that participate in this program.
Well, it's great to see the local community coming together and really imparting a change on all of these students, and then in turn they get to celebrate here for a day at the ballpark. And I don't think there's anything better as Josh Stevens takes a hold of this pitch, going back at center field. It is long gone. Stevens trotting around second and high-fiving Sean Williams as he gets to third. He'll put the Fightins on top 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. A 2-hit day for Steven as he puts the Fightins in the lead early. Well, looks like I should get back to baseball, but thank you so much for coming on, Larry, and explaining your Ready, Set, Read program. And if anyone wants to get involved, they should go to readysetreadberks.org.
Correct.
And they'll check you out in the plaza with your reading tree later this game.
Thank you very much. Real pleasure.
Thank you.
Take care.
So Archimedes Gamboa coming up in the next bat. And the Fightins are up on the board thanks to Josh Steven. He takes a hold of this. The Fightins are going to go almost back-to-back as it's caught on the warning track. And, man, that just hung up in the air. And he sent it deep to right field, but just a foot shy from a second home run here. Bonifacio now heading back into the dugout slowly. And here is now with 2 outs, Jorge Bonifacio. Bonifacio in the righty batter's box. Takes a swing, 0-1. A little bit too far downstairs this time, 1-1. And he chases in the dirt. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. The Fightins have put a run on the board thanks to Josh Stevens. Long ball to center field. And Bonifacio looking at another. Here's the 1-2, a slow rolling foul ball, and we'll do it again. packed house here at the ballpark, thanks to Larry and his team at Customers Bank and the entire community for supporting the Ready, Set, Read program. And Ray steals to Bonifacio. It's downstairs. And he holds off 2-2. Back deep is the infield, though Bonifacio has right up the middle, and the righty has the win in his favor. Here's the 2-2 from Reyes, and he strikes out swinging out number 3, but not before Josh Stephen puts the Fightins on the board. They lead 1-0 heading into the 4th.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, are you okay? The hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices, from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Elizabeth, that was a close one, but really big winner. Here's some score tickets to the Mega Blitz on July 31st. That's today's White Star, both the Focus game. Now batting for the Senators, the left fielder number 29, Alton Corridor.
Top of the 4th we go here at FirstEnergy Stadium. The Fightins are up by a run. Josh Stevens sent his 5th ball over the fence on the season. He's had a 2-hit day, and Perkins is going to come back out for another inning of work. He's held the Senators to just 2 hits so far this game. Took him 37 pitches to throw 3 innings. Reyes, 45, and he's given up 3 hits and a run. So pretty close on either side by each of these pitchers. And to be honest, that's how all of these games throughout this entire series have started out. We've seen some really good starting pitching on either side. Aldrum Corridor is going to lead us off, though, and Perkins deals a called strike right down the middle, 3 balls and 1 strike. This one a ground ball to second, Stokes to first, and that's one away.
The first baseman, number 22, K.J. Harrison.
Here's K.J. Harrison now. He struck out swinging in the first. Lots of ground balls off of Perkins today, including that one incredible double play that ended the second. And he'll send a first pitch to K.J. Harrison. It's a ball in the dirt. This one coming in a called strike. As I said earlier, the Phillies topped the Red Sox 5-4 today. The Iron Pigs beat Worcester in the final game of their series against the Red Sox affiliate 5-1 as Harrison takes a called strike. Jersey Shore dropped to Wilmington 5-0. And the Clearwater Threshers are tied against the Bradenton Marauders 4-4, but the game was suspended for rain. And so I don't know what that means. Hopefully they play Bradenton again and they could pick that game up later in the season. Harrison fouls one back, and now it's a full count here. Pokes it foul again. This one near the dugout suite up the first baseline. One of the fun different places to sit at the ballpark. Perkins kicks and fires home. He checks his swing. Does he go around? No. They throw it down to Kyle Nickel over at first, 2-2. And Harrison gets a hold of this one. Back goes Steven at the warning track, and it sails over his head into the picnic table. Definitely some Nationals fans here at the ballpark. And Harrison ties us up at 1. Solo shots on either side are the only runs that score so far here in the ball game. And it's 1-1 now with 1 out in the top of the 4th for Gage Canning. Canning chases a fastball, 0-1. The Fightins finish up their series with Harrisburg today. Monday is a universal day off in AA baseball. And then Tuesday through Sunday, the Fightins will take on the Portland Sea Dogs. That is the Red Sox affiliates. 6 more games here at FirstEnergy Stadium coming up next week. So we've got a lot of baseball left on the schedule for you guys in the month of July. And that will be sure to be a great series, the Phillies versus Red Sox affiliates. And of course, lots of great promotions for the fans as well here at the ballpark. The offering to Canning sent deep to right field. Bonifacio tracking over, and he'll make the grab. Out number 2.
The center fielder number 3, Nick Banks.
Nick Banks setting up. He had a walk back in the 2nd. And he steps in the lefty batter's box. Perkins fires. This one lofted high in the sky. Tatum coming over in foul territory, and he makes the catch right by the 67 club and drops off the ball to a fan over in our accessible seating. And that'll be out number 3 in the 4th, but not before KJ Harrison ties us up at 1 as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on all the great work that ROG Orthodontics provides. ROG Orthodontics and the Reading Fightin Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
A tie ball game at 1 apiece as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming into bat, Madison Stokes, then Landon and Miller will face off against Rays. The sun peeking through the clouds now and again here at FirstEnergy Stadium. And the wind pushing out, still right to left. Madison Stokes stepping in the righty batter's box here to start us off. And I will be remiss if I did not congratulate Bryson Stott on his appearance today in the MLB Futures game. The National League topped the American League 8-3, and Stott had one of those runs scored. He reached on an error due to his elite speed. Definitely noted for his above-average running as a tool, and then scored on a home run. Also made some great plays defensively. He actually started the game at second base, and we are very proud of his accomplishments and proud that he represents the Philadelphia Phillies and the Reading Fightin' Phils out in Colorado and playing at Coors Field. Can't imagine how exciting that was. And we'll see him back here at FirstEnergy Stadium on Tuesday, playing again for the Reading Fightin' Phils. 3 balls, no strikes here to Madison Stokes, and he'll take one at the knees this time. It's 3-1. We've seen this type of back and forth lead changes, offense from either side. Stokes, a slow rolling chopper up the third baseline, Alou across the diamond, and there's one away. No lead is safe in this game, especially one that's just a run or two. And now with one out, Logan Landon stepping up to the dish. First offering from Reyes outside. Landon, the hero yesterday night with his walk-off base hit in the bottom of the 9th. And he was super excited about that. Just loves being a part of this team and this atmosphere here in Reading. Only joining less than a month ago and has seen success and also just a really positive part of the clubhouse. And seemingly gets along really well with a lot of the players as he fouls one back into the net behind home plate. It's 2-1. Reyes steals inside. Landon shoots back as to not get hit, and he'll take a ball, so it's 3-1 here. The Hot Dogs, 1 run on 3 hits. The Senators also 1 run on 3 hits. Both pitchers dealing about the same in the mid-50s. Then Landon sends one high in the sky. Coming over in foul territory is Harrison. He makes the catch just to the right of first, and that's out number 2. Here's Luke Miller. He fouled out to the catcher in his first at-bat. And we'll see, today is game number 60 of the season, so that is the exact halfway point here in AA. Just 120 games this season. So number 60, as we approach the All-Star break in Major League Baseball, that's their halfway point. We reach ours as well. Miller takes one downstairs. It's 1-1. And with that, there'll become some rule changes here. The players no longer allowed to shift aggressively. 2 infielders must remain on either side of second as Miller chases a pitch in the dirt. It is 1-2. And playoffs are back for AA baseball. It'll just be the top 2 teams on either side of the division. So the top 2 teams in the league will square off in a 5-game series. And Miller sends one to third base. Alou again over to first, and a nice pick by Harrison in the dirt for out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning for Rays, and we go tied at 1 into the top of the 5th.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons, the industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
It's summer. Time to trade hibernation for liberation. Couch time for tan lines. The sunshine and good times are waiting, so it's time to go the distance in a car you can depend on. Kia, backed by our 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Summer's calling. How will you answer? Kia, movement that inspires. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today for great deals on our exciting lineup of vehicles built for summer.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty program refers to a limited powertrain warranty. See retailer for warranty details.
Top of the 5th we go here at FirstEnergy Stadium. We're tied up at 1, and they're going to send Jack Perkins out for another inning of work. 53 pitches for the starter as of now. And he's going to face off against the bottom 3 in the order with Dunlap, Lara, and possibly Reyes. Now, there's no one warming in the pen, so I imagine they'll keep their pitcher in, and so he'll bat third in this half. But first, Alex Dunlap. Perkins, the righty, kicks and fires home, and he gets a foul ball.
That foul ball is brought to you by Canadian Insurance Fraud Prevention Authority. Individual credit insurance fraud, visit canadian.com.
Dunlap sets up once again, infield back deep here, and he's going to take a pitch that is just downstairs. Fightins are without 2 of their best players today. Stott at the Futures game and Daniel Brito getting the day off. But of course, the whole team has really been contributing as of late. Guys like Stokes and Bonifacio, Josh Stephen as well, have really helped the team move up to 3rd place in the AA Northeast Division. They're now safely in 3rd, trailing the Somerset Patriots, who are in the lead, and the Portland Sea Dogs. And a called strike 3 to Alex Dunlap. That's his 3rd strikeout of the day for Jack Perkins, and first out here in the top of the 5th. And they're on a 3-game win streak, so we'll see if they can continue winning today. A strike from Lara is 0-1. A ground ball, Tatum bounces into his glove. A perfect throw over to Miller, and there's out number 2. And they're going to go with the pitcher Reyes here.
The pitcher number 37, Luis Reyes.
0 for 1 on the day. He has had 1 professional hit this season. It was a double. Scored 2 runs, 4 at-bats in total. Well, I guess 5, counting the 1 today. He has struck out twice, so pretty solid for a pitcher. An extra base hit and 2 RBIs in just 5 at-bats, meaning you're not always an automatic out when you bat, usually in the 9 hole. Reyes chasing a strike. He's down 0-2. And he takes a called strike at the knees as he flips his bat. Jack Perkins with a 1-2-3 to get out of the top of the fifth. The Fightins are tied up with the Senators at 1, but it's their turn to bat in the bottom of the fifth.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2021 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are safe, healthy, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community anywhere to be an animal by visiting humanepa.org.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Bat yet again. They're going to go with Tatum, Conley, and Perkins here in the bottom of the fifth inning. We're all squared away at 1, and both teams recording just 3 hits on the day. Perkins has looked pretty incredible out on the mound, but so has Reyes. Just 1 earned run on either side. Both of them solo shots. The Fightins with Josh Stephen and the Senators with KJ Harrison. But here's McCarthy Tatum now to start us off in the bottom of the fifth. Bright and sunny here now at FirstEnergy Stadium as the sun shines through the clouds. Mid-80s on a Saturday afternoon. Tatum looks like a broken bat over to short. Lara to Harrison, and that's 1 away. Here's Jack Conley now. The Phillies back up to 500 today after their win against the Red Sox, and the Fightins have been battling back there as well. They've looked fantastic as of late. They've been pretty incredible in June, and especially since starting July, they are 7-2 in July. That's 1 loss to the Erie Seawolves and 1 to the Senators, but they're hoping to take today's game and get a series victory. The righty kicks and fires the 1-1, sends Steven to his knees as he chases a breaking ball. It's 1-2. Reyes has his entire body facing forward towards the plate when he sets up. Now, he'll have his glove at the waist, and he'll have his right foot just a little bit set back on the rubber, his left foot a little bit out in front. Then he swivels to face towards third, and he'll kick and fire home. Conley checks his swing, and he does go around. Strike number 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the fifth. And Jack Perkins on to bat. once again, so hopefully we'll see him in the top of the 6th. Nobody warming on either side. Reyes kicks and fires home. It's low. Slow rolling foul ball off the bat of Perkins. It is 1-1. I was talking to Perkins the other day about his start on Tuesday, and he was telling me about the regimen that he does, and most of the Fightin's pitchers do as well after they start. He'll take a pitch downstairs, 2-1. He'll actually go into the weight room almost immediately within a half inning or so after he's done, and he'll do about 30 minutes of recovery time, a lot of that on the bicycle, a little bit of lower weights in, a ground ball up to Lara, over to first, and that's 3 away. Another 1-2-3 inning for Reyes, and we're tied up at 1 going into the 6th.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mao Beer throughout the 2021 season. Mao Beer and Mao Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Founded in 1890 in Spain, Mao Beer has always been there to satisfy the most demanding taste buds. Make sure to pick up Mao Beer and Mao Cinco Estrellas Lager at FirstEnergy Stadium at our Plaza Bar throughout the 2021 season and at your local retailer. Mao Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all 2021 Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mao Beer, the 5-star taste and the quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly, professional staff members are available to answer your questions and listen to your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership at Pottsville Pike today. Fastball, curveball, slider, it's the pitcher's grips that make the difference. And when it comes to cornering, braking, and traction, CJ's Tires and Automotives can improve your car's grip with a new set of Hankook tires. Hankook tires are known for great handling and reliability mile after mile. Together, Hankook Tires and CJ's are your winning team. So whatever your vehicle needs, an oil change, state inspection, brakes, alignments, or Hankook tires, trust CJ's Tires and Automotives in Fairless Hills. CJ Tires and Automotives. They really are better, faster, and more affordable.
Well, hello there, Reading Fightin' Phils fans. Thanks for joining me on a Sunday night here at the ballpark. Whether you're listening live from the stadium or in the comfort of your own home, we appreciate you having, I appreciate having you on the airwaves with me tonight. Jack Perkins coming out for another inning of work here in the top of the 6th. We're all knotted up at 1 still. We have been since the 4th. The Fightin' scored there back in the 3rd, and then at the top of the 4th, the Senators tied it up. And so Perkins will have to face off the top of the order. He sent down the Senators 1-2-3 in the 5th, and we'll see how he fares against Baron Khan's Alou and Corridor. The first offering, a chopper up the bat. On the run, Gamboa over to first. A great play by the shortstop as he picks up the chopper in front of the bag at second. And he makes the play. That's out number 1. Here's Jake Alou now. 2 fly balls out to left. Have retired him twice today. Fans can run the bases courtesy of WFMZ 69 News after the game. And fans of any age can do it. Alou showing signs of bunt, but he pulls back because it's a ball. Kids of all ages, adults as well, seen a lot of them out there. No dogs, though. Dogs are not allowed on the field, and Alou takes a called strike. It's 1-1. This one, a fly ball into right field. Bonifacio tracking over. He can't get to it. It bounces to the wall. Alou going for 2. He's going to hold up at second with a stand-up double. And suddenly the Senators have a runner in scoring position with just one away for Aldrum Corridor. Two more Bark in the Park nights left this season where you can bring your dog out to a game at FirstEnergy Stadium. We love to have all of our furry friends out at the ballpark. Lots of great baseball left here in Reading for the summer. Though we've reached the halfway point, a called strike coming into Corridor. It's 1-1. 1 for 2 on the day. He had a base hit in the first, what was stranded there. Infield back deep, though. Gamboa kind of covering at second. A sliced bat and a diving stop by Miller. He throws to Perkins, and that's out number 2. A good play there by the first baseman and the pitcher, although we'll lose sliding to third now, but there's 2 away for KJ Harrison. Harrison did have that solo shot to left field in the fourth. But there's a runner on. And 2 outs. Stepping up Harrison to the righty batter's box. Here's the offering by Perkins. He drops him to his knee as he fouls it back. Again, it's 0-1. That foul ball is presented by Pennsylvania Insurance Fraud Protection Authority. Only weasels commit insurance fraud. Visit don'tbeaweasel.com today. Foul ball again by Harrison. This one's going to go into the stands as someone gets to go home with a souvenir. And Harrison is down 0-2. ROG Orthodontics, the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. You can join today at rphils.com and get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt. And every Sunday there is a meet and greet with characters. I know today was the rphils mascot band. A ground ball up the third baseline, but it's foul. Other days we expect to see Daniel Tiger, Peppa the Pig. From Toy Story characters, I believe Chewbacca is coming one day as well. And of course my favorite, the Paw Patrol characters. No balls and 2 strikes here from Perkins, and it's a looping fly ball out to left field. Steven only has to take a step in, and he makes the grab. Out number 3 as the Senators strand a base runner on third. 1-1 as we head into the Fightin's home half of the 6th.
Better pitching, faster base runners, and more runs batted in usually beats the competition. At CJ's Tire and Automotive, better selection, faster service, and more affordable options always beats the competition. When it comes to tires, CJ's MVP choice is a new set of Falken tires. Falken tires are known for handling, reliability, and value. And for more than 50 years, CJ's has been helping customers find the right tires at the right price. Together, Falken Tires and CJ's are a winning team. Stop in any time at your local CJ's or shop online at cjtires.com. CJ Tires and Automotive. Better, faster, and more reliable.
We've been privileged at ROG Orthodontics to be part of the local community for over 60 years, creating generations of fantastic smiles.
We're honored to be voted the #1 orthodontist year after year, and proud to be the top Invisalign provider in the region.
We passionately believe we're changing lives every day right here in the community where we live.
We offer interest-free, flexible payment plans
and provide monthly scholarship programs for free braces.
Be sure to check out our magnet contest to win free braces.
We love seeing our patients' successes, knowing we had a part in changing lives.
One fantastic smile at a time.
Savage 61 is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an R-Phil's game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play as Los Luchadores de Reading Latino Tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage 61 Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
Reyes comes out for another inning of work here in the bottom of the sixth. Seems like both pitchers are going to go the distance for quality starts, although the Fightins have a chance to eat into that in the bottom of the sixth. We are tied at 1 right now. I do see someone warming up in the bullpen for Reading. Can't quite see who it is. My heart says James MacArthur because that's what I was told, but I don't have 20/20 vision, I'll be honest, so I cannot see the numbers of the players all the way down to the bullpen. But it's going to be Josh Stephen who leads us off here in the bottom of the sixth inning. The Senators, 1 run on 4 hits. Reading, 1 run on 3 hits. And a called strike to Stephen makes it 1-1. Stephen, 2 balls and 1 strike now. He had that solo homer, the only home run of the Fightins' day so far. Reyes kicks and fires home. Stevens gonna line this one into left center field. It'll drop in front of Banks. A base hit, and he's had a 3-hit day today. Just a triple shy of the cycle. Now that's the hardest to do, but he will have at least 1 more, if not 2 at-bats in today's contest. A 3-hit day for Josh Stephen. And here is Archimedes Gamboa. Stephen taking a couple steps off of first, but he doesn't need to take a lead as Gamboa sends a bullet into the pool. The Fightins are up 3-1 over the Senators. Archimedes Gamboa delivers his 5th home run of the season. Stephen touches the plate, and Gamboa coming home now. The Fightins are on top. Here's Jorge Bonifacio. All the runs today coming from home runs on either side so far. Bonifacio 0 for 2 today will step into the righty batter's box. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th for Reading. And he calls time stepping out. Reading's 76 home run on the season's good for 5th place in Double-A. Bonifacio takes a ball, and he can make that 2 as one comes in the dirt. We'll see someone going down to the bullpen to loosen up for the Harrisburg Senators as the catcher heads down. Reyes steals, Bonifacio chases, and it's 2-1. Getting tied up a little bit with that off-speed pitch that breaks over the plate and into the dirt. Here's the 2-1 by the righty, a chopper from Bonifacio charging Lara across the diamond. That's out number 1. Here's Madison Stokes now. Stokes 0 for 2 today, 2 ground balls. And they do tell me it is James MacArthur who's warming down the bullpen, so excited to see him pitch today after it's been a while since we've seen him on the mound. recovering from some soreness and didn't need to hit the IL, but just take a little bit of time. And he'd been having really stellar outings the past month or so, so it'll be nice to see him come out. He hasn't been out of the bullpen in quite a while, but was a part of that piggyback system to start it off, so is used to it. Stokes chases and fouls one back into the stands. And a fan makes the grab, gets the cheers. 0 balls and 2 strikes here to Madison Stokes. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Fightins lead 3-1. Reyes taking his time. He slowed down a lot after getting jammed up in this inning. Here's the offering. Slow roller to third base. Alou over to Harrison. That's out number 2. That was pretty deep in the hole there from Stokes. An impressive play by the third baseman, and now there's 2 away for Logan Landon. Reyes hasn't missed much with his pitches, but when he has, the Fightins have taken advantage of it. 3 runs on 5 hits, those runs coming from 2 separate home runs. And the Senators 1 run on 4 hits, their run coming from a solo shot. And now here's Logan Landon. Takes a pitch on the inside. Same spot that Reyes misses. 2-0. They're going to try to let him get through this half inning, I think, although he is at 86 pitches right now. Kicks and fires. Landon fouls one onto the roof. It's 2-1. Haven't seen anybody get to 100-plus pitches so far this season. Seen a couple guys from other teams go into the mid-90s, but no one on the Fightins has 88, the highest. The 2-1 now from Reyes to Landon. Just low. And Reyes fires again. Landon chases, so it'll be a full count here in the 6th with 2 away. Landon setting up in that righty batter's box. Reyes kicks and fires home. He chases, and strike number 3 as he goes down for the count. But the Fightins, another 2 runs thanks to a home run from Archimedes Gamboa that scores Josh Steven, and they have a 3-1 lead heading into the top of the 7th.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, are you okay? The hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530. The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
So it is a call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves, a bullpen here, as Jack Perkins will pass the ball over to James MacArthur. Perkins, final line coming in. 6 innings of work, 4 hits, 1 run. It was that solo home run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts on a total of 77 pitches. That is, my friends, a quality start out of Jack Perkins, and he is in line for the win as of now. MacArthur will come out for the first time since June 20th. Mainly a starter, but he will pitch in relief today as they ease him back in. He's had some time off, facing a little bit of soreness. Not enough to hit the IL, but enough to just get some time off. And now, after he's built himself back up, he threw a bullpen the other day and looked really incredible. So they said back to work, and we'll see him here in relief with his wife and newborn son in the crowd today, pitching for the first time in over 20 days. And he'll face off against Gage Canning, Nick Banks, and Alex Dunlap. He sends a ball to Canning. 95 on the radar gun from the righty. Kicks and fires home, a called strike. Gets Canning to chase. Does he go around? He does. Strike number 2. MacArthur was looking really good in late June. He had worked his way all the way up to 5 innings, which at that time was pretty much the longest they were letting anybody go. Now we've seen a couple of guys getting out to 6. And he'll get a ground ball. He'll field it on the hop and send it over to first. A low roller, and Miller not able to hold on to it. Kind of a funky throw there from MacArthur. And it is a throwing error on MacArthur that allows Canning to reach first. He made a really great jumping grab on the mound, but he wasn't able to recover it. Or he did recover it, but then the throw was a little funky. And so an error will allow Canning to reach first. And with a runner on and nobody out, here's Nick Banks. Now MacArthur does induce a lot of ground balls off his bat. Tough contact, so that could turn 2, but a bunt laid down by Banks over to first. It's not in time, and he gets a bunt single as the throw by Tatum is perfect, but it was just slow rolling. And a base hit by Banks will push Canning to second, and now the Senators have something brewing here with 2 on and nobody out in the top of the 7th. Here's Alex Dunlap. Conley coming out. He's going to give the signs to the infield squad. Stepping in a little bit are Tatum and Miller, the corner infielders. The Fightins with a 2-run lead here in the top of the 7th. MacArthur kicks and fires, and it's low for a ball. Dunlap takes a pitch outside, and it's 2-0. Canning on second, Banks on first. There's nobody out here in the top of the 7th, and it is a liner up the third base side, but it's foul. 2-1. MacArthur battling on the mound here. He kicks and fires home. This one, a fly ball to left. Going back, Steven makes the grab, tagging his Cannon. Here's the throw. It's cut off by Gamboa. And runners on the corners for the Senators with 1 away. Big out pickup there for MacArthur just to get one on the board. And here's Gilbert Lara. And then I imagine they will pinch hit for Reyes. It looks like Brett Wiseman is in the on-deck circle. So that means the starter's day is done if Wiseman does, in fact, enter the game. I think it was going to be done either way, though. So his last outing of work on the 20th, 5 innings of pitching, 2 hits, no runs, and 7 Ks. A wild pitch gets away from Conley, and moving over to second is Banks. So 2 runners now in scoring position with 1 out. MacArthur pitching 3 seasons for the University of Mississippi back in the day. And he kicks and fires home. It's outside. Good block there. 2-0. He's had 1 relief appearance so far this season. That was back on May 11th when he threw 4 innings, just gave up 2 hits and 1 earned run against the Bowie Bay Sox. Gilbert Lara at the plate. He's got 3 balls and no strikes, and then a strike comes in from MacArthur. Miller in, the rest of the infield back deep. MacArthur kicks and fires, and it gets through. Miller not able to pick it up all the way to right field, coming around and tying up this ball game are Canning and Banks. And it's 3-3 here in the top of the 7th with a double off the bat of Lara, plating 2. And just 1 out now for Brett Wiseman, who is going to come in and pinch hit. And now Brad Bergeson's going to come out, have a chat with MacArthur, obviously coming off of time away. Just want to see how he's doing, make sure he's not feeling anything odd or struggling with anything. And that'll be it for Bergeson as he jogs back into the dugout. Conley, the only other player coming out, will head back behind the plate, and we should be able to get underway now. Wiseman kicks and fires. MacArthur's the one that kicks and fires. Wiseman takes a swinging strike, and he's down 0-1. Still a lot of fans here in the ballpark. A beautiful summer Sunday at FirstEnergy Stadium. And, of course, now they're going to have to stick around to see how this one ends. It's tied at 3. And a base hit up the middle by Wiseman might score a run. Here's the throw from the center fielder, Landon. It's off the money. Miller trying to cut it off, but he fails. And a double from Wiseman makes it, they're going to say that is a single with an RBI and moving to second on the throw. And that'll score Lara. So it is 4-3 now, Senators, as they take the lead over Reading. Just 1 out here for MacArthur and the Fightins, and they're back to the top of the order with Kyle Maricox. Maricox 0 for 3, and he fouls it back into the stands. Marincons chases a pitch upstairs, and he's down 0-2. MacArthur looking for his second out here at the top of the 7th. And there is someone warming in the bullpen. Maybe it's Zach Warren, I think, down there. Slow roller off the bat of Marincons. Picks it up as Stokes at second, over to first. That's out number 2, although Wiseman shifting to third base. And here's Jake Alou heading up now. Alou, a double. And 2 fly balls to left so far in today's contest. MacArthur deals for a first pitch strike. This one sent high in the sky, should be playable for Landon. He tracks over to his left, and he makes the catch in front of the CJ's Tires sign. For out number 3, 3 runs scoring in this half inning, 4 runs on the board for the Harrisburg Senators. The Fightins have 3, but they're set to bat after the 7th inning stretch here at FirstEnergy Stadium.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Character Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with your family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin' Phil's mascot band. Regular game tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G coverage and speed. No one else covers more Americans with the fastest 5G. The R-Phils are proud to introduce T-Mobile as the title sponsor of our Plaza stage. Fightin' Phil's fans can continue to expect great performances on game days and non-game days. The T-Mobile stage is home to great bands, such as the Truest Fightin's mascot band and many others. It will also continue to house great musical performances during the off-season.
Unlike any other area at FirstEnergy Stadium, the Stadium 61 Dugout Suite puts you at the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, ability and motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, your group will thank you over and over again for a one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the Dugout Suite are $27 and include options to add food or drink packages.
University Golden Wolves bullpen here for the Senators in the bottom of the 7th, and we knew that because Reyes was pinch hit for. He has a quality start as well, 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, both of those, or all those runs coming from home runs. No walks and 6 strikeouts for a total of 90 pitches even. And coming in for him, Brian Dobzhansky, a local guy out of Franklinville, New Jersey, just was picked up as a minor league free agent by the Nationals organization in January of 2021. And we did see Zabdansky on Tuesday's game through 1 inning of work, 1 hit, nothing else across, and 7 strikeouts to his name, which doesn't make sense if he had 1 inning of work. Let me go back. Just kidding. No strikeouts. That's 7 pitches under my pitch count. And he'll send a ball and a strike down to Luke Miller, who's going to start us off. The Fightins led up 3 in the top of the 7th, so right now Harrisburg leads 4-3 after a great stretch time here at FirstEnergy Stadium. A ground ball over to Lara across the diamond, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, McCarthy Tatum.
Here's McCarthy Tatum, 0 for 2. The Fightins haven't seen any production out of the bottom half of their lineup just yet, as all the runs have come from the top 2 batters as the hits, with the exception of Logan Landon's double. This one's sent high in the sky by Tatum, kind of in no man's land. Banks coming in. He dives. He's not able to make the play. Tatum's going to hold up at first. I think it kind of bounced out of his glove, but they're going to give him a base hit there because that was really on the run. And in shallow center field, nobody able to get to it. And the Fightins have the tying run over on first for Jack Conley. Conley takes the first pitch ball. Dubzanski fires. He sends one deep into right field. It's going to be playable, just whether or not it stays in fair territory, and it's foul. Canning coming over. It is no play, as he couldn't really get to it in time on the run. Just lands shy of the Fightins bullpen out in right field. And so Conley will get to go again. Conley takes a pitch outside. It's 2-1. The MLB draft is starting now, this very minute, in fact, so we'll keep you updated with anyone from the Berks County area or any things that the Phillies do in today's draft. Conley gets the whole thing, sends it deep out to left field corridor, going back at the warning track, bumping into the wall. He makes the catch, and wow, was that close, as Tatum has to hustle back to first base. And it's the second out of the bottom of the seventh. We'll see a pinch hitter for MacArthur, and Rodolfo Duran now coming in to bat. Now, I think MacArthur would have gotten just one inning since it's been so long, no matter how he pitched. And so we'll get to his final line in just a minute. Here's the offering by Dubzanski, and it's a called strike. 2 away now for the Fightins here. They trail by a run, but they've got that tying run over on first. And he takes a pitch outside this time. It's 1-1. I do believe that's Zach Warren down there in the bullpen, who should come in to bat for the Fightins in the next half. And Duran sends a bullet out to right field, but coming in is Canning, and he makes the catch. The Fightins strand a runner on, and they trail by 1 as we head into the top of the 8th. We'll see a call to the Alvernia University bullpen.
Acme Distribution Center in Denver, Pennsylvania is hiring warehouse positions now. Attend Acme's Job Fair Wednesday, July 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 500 South Muddy Creek Road in Denver, Pennsylvania. Starting rate of $19.30 per hour, including premiums. Potential first-year earnings of over $50,000. Acme offers industry-leading benefit packages with family coverage and a $2,500 retention bonus. Hiring this Wednesday, July 14th. To learn more or register, go to hiringeventdenverpa.com. Savage Auto Groups is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fighting Phils. Our large inventory and wide selection of models, along with competitive pricing, allow us to make great deals on many vehicle makes and models. Visit Savage 61, Kia, and L&B in Berks County for all your automotive needs. Established in 1928, the Manor Golf Club is one of the oldest public courses in eastern Pennsylvania. Located conveniently between Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Allentown in Sinking Spring, the Manor Golf Club offers a true test of golf on a traditional championship-style golf course where shot making takes precedence over length. Visit themanorgolfclub.com for more information.
Congratulations, you won those 4 tickets. Maddie, I think that's 3 in a row for the guys, in case you didn't realize. That's today's PSECU high-low game. Way to go, fellas. Now batting for the Senators, the left fielder number 29, Alvarez third.
Well, we will see a call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen. James MacArthur's day is done after 1 inning of work. 3 hits, 3 runs, though 2 of them were earned, and 21 pitches thrown. And coming up is Aldrum Corridor now. And he is going to face off against Zach Warren, who comes in for the Fightin' Phils on the mound. Warren sends one way inside, and it's a ball. Warren spent some time in AAA this season, but he returned home for the Fightin' Phils just about a week or so ago. And he gets Corridor to chase. It's 1-1. In his last outing, he was actually part of that Fightin' Phils no-hitter. He went 2/3 of an inning in the game against Erie on July 3rd. He did not give up a hit, and he did record 1 strikeout. Corridor swings and misses. It's 1-2. And then we saw him again at the beginning of this series on July 7th. 1 inning of work, no hits and no earned runs, as he gets Corridor to chase a pitch low and away, out number 1, as he goes down swinging. And here's KJ Harrison.
The first baseman, number 22, KJ Harrison.
Warren out of Vineland, New Jersey, actually lives about an hour or so, or maybe probably less, probably like about a half hour away from the ballpark now, with his wife, and she is expecting as well, so he's going to be a new dad soon. A line drive directly in the glove of Gamboa at short, and that is out number 2 quickly for Warren. Here is Gage Canning. Canning reached on an error back in the 7th and scored a run in that 3 spot for the Senators. He'll send a pitch in the dirt, 1-0. The lefty kicks and fires another liner. Gamboa jumps for it, but it trickles into the outfield, and the throw in by Landon is quick. So Canning held up at first, and there's 1 on and 2 outs for the Senators. Here's Nick Banks. Banks, an incredible bunt single, allowed him to reach first in the 7th. Moved over on a wild pitch and ended up scoring. And now we'll see him here in the top of the 8th with a runner on first and 2 away. The Pittsburgh Pirates will pick first in the 2021 draft. We'll keep you updated on that. The Philadelphia Phillies will pick 13th in the draft, while the Washington Nationals, who are the affiliate of the Senators, will pick 11th. That's all set to start in just a moment. A couple of guys from Vandy expected to go in the top few. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Nick Banks. And a few kids from Berks County expected to be picked in the draft as well, so we'll keep on a lookout for them, especially a player who's appeared a lot here at FirstEnergy Stadium, Luke Holman of Wilson, has played at FirstEnergy Stadium a number of times this summer with his team. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Warren setting up on the third base side of the rubber. He looks over at first, checking in on Canning, and now he gets the sign from Conley behind the plate. Conley sets up on the outside corner, but it comes too far outside, and it's 3-1. Now, it depends on how you view a player, if you're going for a younger player out of high school or one from college. This one is roped into the outfield in right field, and it carries all the way over the fence, right over that 350 line. And Nick Banks with a 2-run home run puts the Senators up 6-3 here in the top of the 8th. And that is Banks' second home run of the series. So there's 2 players who are pretty much set to go either first or second, just, kind of depends on if they're looking for pitchers or position players, if they're looking for high schoolers or someone with more experience in college. This one gets past McCarthy Tatum into the outfield, another base hit for the Senators as Alex Dunlap reaches first with 2 outs. The Senators now 6 runs on 10 hits. The Fightins 3 runs on 6 hits. And here is Gilbert Lara. Now Brad Bergeson coming out and Connolly as well. And it seems like catcher Henry Davis might be the first pick of the draft out of Louisville by the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we'll have to see when that gets confirmed. It's broken by Jeff Pazan on Twitter. That's where they get all the good information. Warren now pitching to Lara, sends the ball outside. This one a ball, 1-1. Dunlap out on first, taking just a short lead. The Senators have put themselves up by 3 here in the top of the 8th. Lara chases, and it's 1-2. Warren just a strike away from getting out of the top of the 8th. And he chases for strike number 3, so that'll do it here in the top of the 8th inning. Not before the Senators tack on 2 more runs. It is 6-3 going in the bottom.
It's very convenient because it's 24/7. I'm confident Tompkins Vist will be with us in the future.
Tompkins Vist Bank and Tompkins Insurance. Service, stability, strength. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Tompkins Insurance products are not FDIC insured and are not bank guaranteed.
The Fightins feature special pregame happy hours every Monday through Thursday at the Yingling Hometown Tap Room. Tompkins Vist Bank Plaza opens at least 2 hours before game time for all happy hours. In addition to $1 off Rusty Rail Brewing thanks to Windsor Distributing, all happy hours feature live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's happy hour every Monday through Thursday home games thanks to Rusty Rail Brewing and Windsor Distributing.
The Reading Fightin' Phil's birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, There is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
Well, a call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen here for Harrisburg in the bottom of the 8th. They give Dobzhansky just 1 inning. That's all he got in his last outing. Just 1 hit on 11 pitches. He shuts the Fightin Phils down, and he'll hand the ball over to Matt Cronin here to take the bottom of the 8th. The Fightins are down by 3 runs, and they look to start to catch up against the Harrisburg Senators as the game is running out of time here in the bottom of the 8th. But luckily, back to the top of the order with Josh Stephen here up to bat. A 3-hit day from Stephen and just a triple shy of the cycle right now. And he takes a ball from Cronin. Saw Cronin pitch on Friday's game, and he sends a strike in, 1-1 to Stephen. Stephen started things off with a double in the first, a home run in the third, and a single in the 5th. He scored 2 runs for the Fightins today and has an RBI, but he chases a pitch downstairs, and he's 1-2. Daniel Brito was also 1 hit away from a cycle earlier in the season against Erie. And a called strike 3 to Josh Stevens. Snover really calling things at the knees today. He's been very strict with that part of the strike zone. And here's Archimedes Gamboa with 1 away. Gamboa fouls 1 back. He's down 0-2. Gamboa had a 2-run home run in the 5th that had originally put the Fightins up. And he needs to get a new bat. It seems like maybe that one had splintered on the foul. Those are the best kind of souvenirs, it seems like. And it bounces in the dirt, 1-2. So Henry Davis was that first pick in the draft, and the Pittsburgh Pirates have made their selection. Gamboa takes a ball that was close. And it's 2-2. Texas Rangers with the second pick. That should be coming in shortly. You can always get the news on Twitter before it updates on the main page. A payoff pitch to Gamboa. He stays alive, poking it foul. Downstairs to Gamboa, and he will walk. So the Fightins with a runner on base here in the bottom of the 8th with just 1 away. Here is Jorge Bonifacio.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Bonifacio wanted all of that, but he just got a piece of it, fouling it back. He's down 0-1. Gamboa over on first. He does lead the team in stolen bases with 4 on the season. He notched one last night. He's off a little bit. The throw from the catcher Dunlap not in time, and Bonifacio takes a called strike, so it's 0-2. He sends it up in the sky, and it's in the stands. It'll stay in the field of play, though, and the catch is made for Bonifacio. That is out number 2. Harrison with the catch over at first, and here's Madison Stokes with 2 away. Chopper off the bat of Stokes. Looks like he might have pushed it into his shin. Oh, and 1 here to Stokes. There's a runner on first. The Fightins are down by 3 runs here. As we're getting to the back part of this game, Stokes takes a pitch upstairs. It is 1-1. They do have a chance with Gamboa over on first, and of course the entire 9th inning for either side. The lights have come on here at FirstEnergy Stadium. Now the sun's not setting, but it's a little iffy with the shadows sometimes, so they like to put them on early. And he sends it way upstairs. Coming over again is Harrison in foul territory, and he makes the grab for out number 3, and that'll retire the Fightin' Phils. So on to the 9th we go. Reading down by 3, but first they'll have to get through the Harrisburg Senators in the top half.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly, professional staff members are available to answer all of your questions and listen to all of your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike today.
The R-Phils and Savage 61 are excited to bring you Fightin's baseball live from the comfort of your own home. If you are listening to this now, you're probably watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check us out on rphils.com/pressbox for all the elite baseball information on the Fightin' Phils. The world-famous Fightin' Phils mascot band celebrates its 21st season in 2021, with pregame concerts starting Saturdays in May thanks to Truist. You heard right, actual mascots playing in a rock and roll band. See Quack the Rubber Duck on lead vocals and guitar, Screwball on drums, Bucky on bass, Change Up on bongos, and Blooper on lead guitar. A real band jamming on the T-Mobile stage before Saturday games this season. Don't miss the one-of-a-kind Fightin' Phils mascot band. Pre-game on Saturdays thanks to Truist.
We welcome you now to the top of the 9th inning here at FirstEnergy Stadium. Tyler Small here with you, taking over for Emily in the 9th. I thank her for letting me get the relief appearance. And to begin, we have Alan Barrios digging into the box as the pinch hitter to face off against Zach Warren in his 2nd inning of work. First pitch is in for a strike. We are underway in the 9th. Traditional look for the infield, 2 on both sides of second base. As the breaking ball falls in for a strike 0-2, Emily was talking about it. This will be the last game where they are able to have somebody over on the other end and have 3 on one side of second base. 0-2, pitch low. Buddy went around. Check swing called. And that's a strikeout for Barrios as a pinch hitter, and there's 1 away. Good off-speed pitch there that ran inside on the right-handed batter. Came across with his whole body, tried holding the bat behind the front of home plate, however, unable to do so. And there's the first out. 6-3 our score. Hot Dogs trailing at home. Warren trying to get Redding into the dugout with a chance to walk it off. First pitch fouled behind. We're at the top of the order now. Kyle Marincones swings and misses at a looping breaking ball that winds up in the dirt. 0-2. Warren has definitely settled in after allowing 2 last inning on a single and a homer to Nick Banks. 0-2, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball breaks a little bit too much, 1-2. Belt high set, pitching out of the stretch with nobody on is Warren. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, good block by Conley. Looks like it got the hand, however. So he punches the air a couple times. The life of a catcher. Always getting nicked up. So now the count goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts, 3 in a row for Zach Warren, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in Jake Alou. He's having a 1-for-4 afternoon. Just a double to go with a trio of flyouts. Kicks and fires. Tries to back away from a breaking ball. Misses inside 1-0. So when we look forward to the bottom half of the 9th inning, it'll be Logan Landon, Luke Miller, and McCarthy Tatum. Between them, they are 2 for 9 on the day. Logan Landon had a double. And McCarthy Tatum dropped one in between the middle infielders in center field for a single. The 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Bottom half of the order for the R-Phil's offense not having the best afternoon, as the top of the order has delivered all the offense with Stevens and Gamboa's home runs. Now the count goes to 3-0. Corridor waiting on deck. The game goes the way that it's looking like. This will be his last at-bat, and he has had a heck of a series here for his Harrisburg Senators. Warren would much rather face Alou. He'll have to work back in this count. Unable to do so as the fastball stays high. It's a 2-out walk. That'll bring in Aldrin Corridor. He has been hitting well this series. He's 1 for 4 on the day. For this game, he has 4 hits and a double. 1 RBI in the series. Takes a first pitch breaking ball high and tight, 1-0. 267 batting average, 754 OPS in the past 5 games heading into this one. Fastball on the outside corner in for a strike, 1-1. The majority, if not all, of his hits have come going away from the shift. It's a modest shift now as they have 2 infielders on both sides of the bag. But Tatum over at third base, well off the third base line. 1-1 becomes 1-2 as a half-hearted swing from Corridor. Pitch that wound up in the dirt, didn't want to swing after he started it. And now it's 1-2. Here's the pitch from Warren. Good block by Conley to keep it in front. 2-2. Still hearing some barks from the crowd. Bark in the Park night. Always a fun treat here at FirstEnergy Stadium. 2-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Another great block on a curveball in the dirt from Conley, and the count goes to full. It's been a lot of action in this one, to say the least, as not a ton of walks. That just being the 3rd walk for both teams combined in this one that Alou took. Perkins had one in his appearance, and then last inning, the only Phil's walk offensively is courtesy of Gamboa. Looking to avoid the 4th. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Zach Warren strikes out the side in the top of the 9th and makes it a 3-run game heading into the bottom of the 9th. Looking for a walk-off here at FirstEnergy Stadium. Don't go anywhere.
The Fightin's features special pregame happy hours every Monday through Thursday at the Yingling Hometown Tap Room. Tompkins Bank Plaza opens at least 2 hours before game time for all happy hours. In addition to $1 off Rusty Rail Brewing thanks to Windsor Distributing, all happy hours feature live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's happy hour every Monday through Thursday home games thanks to Rusty Rail Brewing and Windsor Distributing.
Savage 61 is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoying our Phil's game, great food, music, entertainment, and so much more here at the ballpark. The team will play as the Los Luchadores and will be wearing their Los Luchadores de Redding Latino tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage 61 Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive deals.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Frankie Bardo in relief for the Senators, looking for the save. It is a save situation. And he will be faced off against Logan Landon to lead it off. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a double in his first at-bat. He was the hero last night with the walk-off single. Won't be able to walk us off in this at-bat. However, who knows where the night will take us here in Baseball Town. crowd ready and anticipating what could potentially be the third walk-off in as many days. Archimedes Gamboa did it on Friday night as Los Luchadores de Reading. And in a doubleheader after winning the first game, they get the doubleheader sweep thanks to a Logan Landon RBI single in the bottom of the ninth in a 7-inning game. And now Logan Landon leads us off. First pitch to Landon, misses low for a ball, 1-0. Frankie Bartow enters here 0-3 on the season with a 2.11 ERA. Strike one called on a fastball. 9 saves, leads the team, and is amongst the top in the league leaders for the AA Northeastern. The 1-1. Make it 1-2 on the outside corner. Landon, after a multi-hit game yesterday, gets the hit in his first at-bat and then unable to do anything since then with a pop-up and a strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sends a lazy fly ball into left field. It's going to drop in front for a base hit. He's playing it on a hop his corridor and will get it into the cutoff. So a little bit of life to start the inning for the Hot Dogs, and that'll bring in Luke Miller.
The first baseman, number 2, Luke Miller.
Luke Miller now 0 for 3 on the afternoon. However, we always talk about him being one of the most prolific power bats on this team. Swings a one in the dirt for the first pitch, 0-1. 9 homers on the season, 24 RBIs, and 9 doubles as well. Takes the second pitch in for a strike, 0-2. Our Phils have seen Bartow before. He was out here on Friday night and was responsible for the loss. It's a high pop-up in the infield. We'll see who wants it. Coming over is Harrison. He'll make the play. 1 out. That'll bring in McCarthy Tatum. So going back to his last appearance, he came in the 9th for the save. Was unable to do so. Excuse me, it was not a save opportunity. It was a tie game. Gave up just the 1 earned run in 2/3 of an innings pitched. Didn't have to get the 3rd out because it didn't matter anymore thanks to Gamboa's walk-off. Big swing and a miss from Tatum, 0-1 with 1 out. So Tatum's 1 for 3. Got a hit in his last at-bat on a blooper into shallow center field. 6-3 our score. Back-to-back big swings from the righty third baseman. 0-2. Jack Conley on deck represents the tying run if Tatum can get on. He's 0 for 3 on the day. The 0-2 goes with the fastball in the outside corner, just a bit low. 1-2. The 1-2, swung on and chopped foul. So we'll do it again. McCarthy Tatum, 7 homers, 8 doubles, and a triple on the season. We're going to take a pause here Make sure. Fortunately, one of our camera operators got hit on that foul ball. Making sure he's all right. So now we will get back into it. Tatum so far this season not had as much success here at home as he has on the road, as he will go down swinging on a breaking ball in the dirt, and the Hot Dogs are down to their final out. So now bringing in the catcher Jack Conley for their last effort. 0 for 3 on the day. Still standing on first after his leadoff single is landed. Does not have a stolen base yet. However, we have seen him track down center field with ease. Can stride with the best of them. We'll see if he's in motion. First pitch is inside for a ball, 1-0. Wouldn't expect it. No benefit, really, to A, his run, and B, being in scoring position right now. Going to need a little bit of a rally. Try and nod this one up. Big swing and a miss from Conley. His bottom hand actually falls off the handle. Swings over the top like a club. So he tried turning around an inside fastball. Just caught up a little bit too much on him. 1-1. The pitch. Good slider there. Makes it 1-2. That was perfect from Bartow. That just same angle out of the hand where that fastball was in on the hands for a strike. Just darts across the plate. Nothing Conley could do with it. Down to their final strike. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. And that is going to wrap it up for us today here at FirstEnergy Stadium. 6-3 our final. The Senators win the finale of the series, but not before the R-Phils win 4 out of 6 and win yet another series, their 4th series win of the season. And it was, as we just hear in the stadium, the largest crowd. Official attendance, 9,156. That crowd was brought to you by PSECU. Members achieve more. So the biggest crowd, it was obvious, because there was a great life to this one. Unfortunately, did not go the winning way of the R-Phils. As we wrap it up here on the R-Phils Radio Network. It was a fun series here, and thankfully we get to do it again really soon. Portland Seawolves come into town, the Sea Dogs come into town for a 6-game set here at home, starting tomorrow and ending on Sunday. Make sure to get your tickets or continue listening here. But until then, I just want to thank each and every one of you for listening to Emily Messina and I here on the R-Phils Radio Network. For everyone here, we want to say thank you for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your evening.